Hello everyone, today I'm going to be showing you how to beat Guess 666 boss battle in roleplay world. I finally did it, but okay, be right back. So, I'm gonna show you. It took me a couple tries and a couple videos to figure it out. So, if you really want the fireball, you're gonna have to defeat him, which is kind of hard to people who don't know how. And I'm going to give you some examples to help. Why is my skin... See, now, I'm going to do something real quick. So, Vanessa, I don't want a girl. No. So guys, what you're gonna have to do is, see, you're gonna need this. If you have this, but instead I'm gonna use the fireball. See, if you don't have the fireball, you want to use this instead. Here, I'm gonna give you some examples real quick. Okay, see, here, I'm gonna, okay. See, if you summoned him, you're gonna have to go on the trees. And if he's already targeting someone, you gotta go over there and zap him with your thing. With the zapping thing, whatever the heck it's called. So, what you're gonna wanna do is stay on a tree until he targets someone. If you target someone, you gotta go for him. Act like you're the boss. See, you're gonna... So, let's give this an example. If you're on the floor, and you're the only one on the floor, he's gonna go for you first. Like, if you're on the trees, and you're shooting him as much as you can, you'll be able to defeat him. Next example, the most important example. One of them. See, if you're on a building over here, and no one's on the floor and everyone else is on the trees, no one's on the floor and you're the only one on the buildings and everyone else is on the trees, see, what you're gonna have to do is don't move. No, that's not what I was gonna say. See, if you are on here and no one else is on the floor, no one's over here and everyone's on the trees, you're gonna have to let yourself die because he'll come for you first, very, very first. Like, as soon as he spawns, he's gonna come and he's gonna sink the building you're on onto the ground and make it easier for him to catch you. But you don't want that. Sometimes you can get on the buildings, like if he's doing that, jump to building to building, but you'll still die. You can absolutely try that to stay alive longer. Or if you're on this building, I'm gonna give you an example that no people know. See, if you're on this building and he's sinking it, quickly jump to this tree down here if you have the cape. But long trees, if you're on the long tree, it's probably going to make it easier for him to go for you. Just stay with the group. It helps a lot. Here's a thing you don't have to do. You don't have to be here ready, because sometimes if you're the closest to him, he'll just turn around and get you right away. It's a really bad idea. Some YouTubers think it's a good idea, but I don't really think it is. It's probably pretty risky. Next one. Actually, you can do it if you want. But if you want to do that, don't only zap him with this. If you have the fireball, you gotta do this. See? Zap him like this. Make sure you get him here. And then go, boop. And quickly jump to a tree. And sometimes if you shoot him too much, he'll mostly go for you. Because sometimes people are just laying down here and he doesn't go for them. Like, sometimes people sit down here and he doesn't go for them. He just goes for the people on the trees and blah, blah, blah. People who aren't sitting. And And I also think that if he is laser eyeing you, sometimes he'll follow you tree to tree. Sometimes he doesn't like stop following you. Sometimes he just comes for you. And if he does that, you gotta turn around, go right back to your group, and lead him to someone else. Okay? So, I haven't done it without game passes. Here's probably an example. Like if you don't have a game pass and you only have the darn weak pistol, you're gonna have to go up here and go slow. Find a low place to get onto the tree. It's pretty hard without weapons. See, if you don't have a cape, sometimes you're gonna try to jump here, and he's right there trying to follow you, and you fall down here, and he comes and gets you. That is not okay. So what you want to do if that happens, if you fall down here, try as much, and if he comes over here, then it's too late for you. It might take a couple tries. You're gonna just need these 3. If you don't have the fireball, you're gonna need the laser pistol. Okay? See? Here. Is a very bad thing. The very high jumping Kate was removed, so the Kate is a lot useless than it was earlier. Like in 2022, it was removed. So you're gonna have to follow those steps to be able to win. So, like, pretend you really want to beat him, and you're over here, like, following him, and you're like, oh my god, I want to get you, oh my god, come here. And then he'll just turn around and get you. See, you can also zap it with the, thing. If you zap him, he won't have much health. He won't have as much health as when he spawns. So you gotta set some stuff on fire. Okay? So you're gonna have to zap him with this. This is the most important weapon. But this is the most important helpful thing. Because sometimes here's how you get caught in an accident. Like, what if you fell down, you're trying to outrun him, you think you can totally outrun him, you're like, oh my god, I can outrun him, and he's coming toward you, and you don't, and you just think you're outrunning him, you're like, oh my god, he can actually speed up as fast as Sonic. Like, sometimes he's right here, and he can teleport to this part. Maybe no one knew that he could teleport now, but sometimes he's so blazing fast, it's like he teleported. Okay, here's how to do it easily. Those are the hard ways. See, you might get a hang of it if you try the easiness a lot, and you'll get a hold of the hard stuff. See, if you don't have a game pass and you're down here, he will go for the people straight ahead of him. It's not like he'll see you and come over here. Sometimes he can just come straight to you. If that happens, you gotta quickly lead him to someone else. Like, pretend this girl was right here and he's coming for me. You gotta go past this girl, go behind her, and she'll quickly get caught instead of you. And then while he's defeating her, zap him and go over onto a tree. And guys, that's it for today. Bye. I forgot to say, okay, goodbye. Hope this works, so I hope it's helpful. If it's not helpful, watch a different video about it, okay? Because I watched a video before and it helped me a lot.